All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go.
He's heating up.
Gang got the cheat code. I said stay woke. We in real mode. I said stay woke. Real mode. Stay woke. Real mode. I said stay woke. Real mode. Stay woke. Real mode.
I said stay woke. Real mode. Stay woke. Real mode. I said stay woke. Real mode. Stay woke.
Yeah, well, we can hold the peace so we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Rilla gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They front they blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all
I am the danger.
She a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king.
Mr.
Same
Strickland.
kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke. Real mode. Stay woke. Real mode. I said stay woke. Real mode. Stay woke. Real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transfer to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke. Real mode. Stay woke. Real mode. I said stay woke. Real mode. Stay woke. Real mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn. What is the best move to silence a woman?
It's been a while since I dropped this shit. SwoleFam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. Ay, oh, I swear I'm delusional. These niggas, they using me. They want my energy. Ain't nothing new, this is usual. These figures confusing
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
Clipping KD like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Yeah. They're controlling the youth. Agenda of fusing them, nigga. We losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them. That's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with a Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got to that. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beard, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play gangs, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play gangs, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play gangs, yeah. East Coast with
He's heating up.
West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play gangs, yeah.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight! How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Test, testing, testicles, testicles, a whole. Welcome, everyone, to episode 20 hundo and 14 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and of course, yo hoes, it's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2, flexing on all you.
It's a fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's a fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right, what's up, SwoleFam? What's going on, Chip, Jeremy, John, Cerny, Josh, Isabel? What's going on, Tyler? How we doing? Aaron, Amy, good to see you. Jarella, top of the morning for some of you. Rihanna, or the evening. Amy, Kirkland, what up, Beesh? What's going on, Brittany? What's up, Chris, Brian, Kendra? What the fuck is going on? Are you making gains? Come on. Are you making gains? That's what I gotta know right now. I wanna know if you're making gains. I'd like to know, I wanna know if you're making some sick fucking gains. Drop that in the comments down below. We got a great show today. It is 20 hundo and 14. It's ready. It's time to make some gains. Is it already? Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, leave us a review, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Remember, check out all the links for the live stream channels and all that stuff, thedailyswole.com, and join the fam over there, swolenormousx.com. All the links in the show notes down below. We're just going to jump right into it, shall we? So you can get started. Drop in the comments. What did you smash today? You better have gone to the fucking gym. I swear to God, I'm watching you. You better go to the fucking gym. That being said, let's bust this nut open. We have a wonderful rip-roaring adventure. We're going to find out. We got some videos. We're going to see what the fuck is going on in this world, in this realm. It's probably going to be a hot mess, but are you ready, fam? You ready to get into it with me? Ready to get into it, Papa? Settle down, Falcon. Settle down. I haven't summoned you yet. I haven't summoned the Falcon. He's getting a little bit excited. All right, here we go. Let's bust this nut open. Falcon. The voice of an angel. Or so I've been told. Put some respect on it in the comments down below. Yaboosh.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
USA.
All right, Leo, you raging fucking alcoholic. Put it down, please. Can we get Leo some help, please? Please, can we get him some help, please? Good Lord. We all know why Rose let go, you fucking drunk. I'm surprised you didn't survive like that chef who actually raised his body temperature because he was drunk. I'm surprised Leo didn't survive. Always, with the cheers. Okay. Rose was like, nope, I'm keeping the diamond for myself. Women.
What is the best move to silence a woman?
I hear it's dropping them in the Atlantic Ocean. Anyway, hashtag Swole Privilege for a chance to win today's Swole card. Let's get into the tips, shall we, fam? Let's moisturize and let's get deep with it. Yeah, baby. Babe, ooh. Just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, it is cold indeed. All right, like I mentioned, check out SwoleNormousX.com for the links. Remember, as we get into that tip, a lot of you, fam, have you checked out the latest Swole Call? Go and check it out. It's available on all the podcast apps, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you bang your ear holes with a knowledge cock. Check it out. The last drop, Swole Call with Pedro. Make sure you give it a look-see. It's an awesome one, and it's a long one, so if you have to split it up into 2 parts or, listen to it on the way to work and kind of go back and around, make sure you finish it because it's great all the way through the end. And not only that, over there at papaswolio.com, check out the brand new gear. We got Swole since birth. Not only that, fam, the signature series, they're starting to go out and we're starting to get that going. So you can expect your shirts and your tank, whichever one you got, to start going out there soon. And then you'll have your, those of you that are members, you'll get your certification to go along with your signature series. That will be soon to follow. So anyway, but we got Swole since birth over there at papaswolio.com. Use code DailySwole for 10% off. And of course, you want to get infected today with the Swole variant. Where's my Swole variant? Probably my favorite design in history. We got some new ones coming too, so you're going to love that. But get your Swole variant, get your Swole since birth. That's fucking fire. And of course, the brand new Christmas drops. And we got more coming, but look at that. Fuck your feelings, Swole Miser. Everything I touch turns to Swole my clutch. And of course, the Christmas Santa Swolio. And if you've been following me on TikTok, of course, I've been dropping some more Santa Swolio. I'm getting in there early. Christmas starts early around here. Trying to bring some Swole and stuff some gains in your stockings for all those boys and girls. Come sit on my lap and I'll, tell you a story or 2 or 3. Yeah, come sit on my lap. Right, Grandpa? Right? Come on, man. Well, at least they're of age. If you sit on my lap, you have to be of age. All right? I have fucking standards. I really do. I do have standards.
Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with like a little lady in a wedding squad.
Okay, there. All right, drum roll. Let's get the first SwoleFam post.
What's in the box?
That's it. All right, we got one from Christian from the Telegram chat. Just listened to the Swole Carl. The Swole Carl? Okay, let's try that again. Just listen to the Swole Call with Pedro. So inspiring. Pedro, thank you for your leadership and encouragement to this fam. You are such an important member and you are greatly appreciated. Indeed, some gorillas for Pedro. Make sure you go and check out that Swole Call. It's legit. How many of you checked out the Swole Call? Drop in the comments down below. You better have. Christine, good morning, fam. Another sleepless night. Oh no. 2 a.m. wide awake, no idea why. Even a really boring book didn't work tonight, but alas, it's time to go to the fucking gym and drink a ton of coffee. Christine, what's going on? Oh no. Oh no. Now that's not boo to you, Christine, but it's boo on that sleep. Make sure you're getting some good sleep. Maybe you are, I don't know, are you maybe a teaspoon or a tablespoon of raw honey might help soothe you to sleep. Maybe you're having a little, like a glucose dump in the middle of the night, not like out of your butt, but like in your body. Maybe you're, not eating too close to bed and you're kind of getting a little restless. Maybe some magnesium might help. Maybe some meditation before bed. Maybe a nice warm or cold shower. Try some different things. But yeah, it's your job is super stressful, so that doesn't help for sure. But maybe some meditation or some yoga or some kind of self-care before bed would be great. I know you're stressed out with work a lot, so just take care of yourself. Make sure you get that sleep. Oh no, Isabel, before we get into Plamena's post, we got a long post. We got some gorillas in the comments. Isabel, none of your TikToks have come up on my feed. I have to go looking for new videos.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Sometimes if they go viral, you might see some, but they definitely don't offer them willingly. As someone, I almost have almost coming up on 900,000 followers, and some of my videos get like 4,000 views, 5,000 views. Some people with like a fraction of my following get like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views on every fucking video. Yeah, they censor the hell out of it, probably because I'm telling people to go to the fucking gym. And yeah, what else is new? What else is new? What else is new? My content's more restricted. What else is new? What the fuck else is new? Same, that old chestnut? Restricted? My shit's restricted? Yeah, look at this. We got people don't get notified from my live streams. There are people with a fraction of the following here on YouTube or on Facebook that get 10 times the amount of people on live streams. So shocker. But that's why I swole text everyone. But where are you? Where are you people? Come watch me live. Come watch Papa Swolio. Come join us. All right, Plamena. Hi, y'all. So I've gotten to this one specific point in my fitness journey, and I wonder if anyone else has experienced this. I've been steadily losing weight for the last 2 years or so, stumbled a few times because of COVID and gyms closing, but all in all, I'm back on track. I've lost about 17 kilograms, which is 37 pounds, in total, and I'm down to a very normal weight for my height. BMI is around 22. Currently, I'm at the weight at which I was before I got fat, and this has been somewhat of a goal for me. Now I'm in even better shape than before because I have more muscle mass. Yay. But this is not my end goal, and I'd like to shed a few more kilograms of fat and get more muscle. The issue is that I'm now more obsessed with my weight and the way my body looks than ever before. Since my figure has improved and looking at it doesn't upset me much, I do notice body checks constantly for more than 10 minutes at a time. I think a lot more about food, minimizing excess calories in order to be at a deficit and portion control. I'm not the type who would do a crash diet because I know that's not sustainable, and I am looking for a sustainability in my nutrition, but I think about losing weight and leaning out all the time. I want to achieve a physique that I'd be happy with for once in my life, and now it seems within reach. I have noticed it has consumed me. That's not good. Has anyone ever experienced this? Body dysmorphia? Yeah. I'm concerned that it might take a toll on my mental health if I don't see the results I'm looking for, or if something happens and I gain a couple of kilograms instead. I most likely won't go back to my unhealthy weight, but the idea that I won't get the body I want with me going to the gym 5 times a week and making a conscious effort with my nutrition is maddening. Yeah, you're obsessed. You're really obsessing hard and you're stressing yourself out. That's not going to help. So first off, you've lost 37 pounds. That's amazing. So stop flogging yourself for losing fucking 40 pounds. You lost a child. So you're seeing a lot of progress. I would focus on the proper habits. I'm not sure what your nutrition is. All that's here. This is like a little bit of a rant. This is a venting. This is an emotional vent, which doesn't really give us anything to work on. I mean, obviously you've told us about your success, but nothing really tangible to really break down what maybe you could be doing better. But it sounds like you need to get your psychological approach in order with some brain gains. So you need to really chill the fuck out. You need to chill out, honestly. You're going down a path that is a real spiral, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy. You're doing fantastic. You're just obsessing over it now. Like you mentioned, the benefit is, Plamena, the benefit is that you're aware of this and you're bringing it to all of our attention, which we're grateful for. But being aware of it is one thing, and actually getting to the source of this and living a healthier life, mentally as well as physically, is important as well. So I'm going to say something that you might not want to hear, but you're probably never going to be happy with the body that you have with this mindset. Losing a little bit more weight, building a little bit more muscle. That's the reason why we call it a journey and a process more than anything else, is because you're always going to change. Like for me, eventually I'm not going to be holding the same amount of muscle that I am now. We are all going to die. We're all going to break down over time. Sure, there's TRT that I'll be jumping on. We've talked about that. As you get older, ways to extend your longevity and your muscle mass and be healthy. There's things like that. There's hormone therapy, and there's going to be other medicines and new developments, but we're all going to die eventually, whether it's at 110, whether it's at 75, whether it's at 95, whatever it is, our time is numbered eventually. So what you need to be thinking of is the daily habits that give you satisfaction and bring you peace. So it sounds like you need to unplug from this obsession with the scale, this obsession with a mirror, because and here's the thing, when you look at yourself in the mirror, if you're in a good mood, and everyone, you could drop this in the comments down below. If you're in a good mood, you're going to look better in the mirror. Not to mention mirrors aren't exactly the way you objectively look, because the lighting, mirrors can distort. Everyone's got that story, right? You have that gym mirror with perfect lighting that just make you look fucking ripped or on juice or something like that. It might make you look a little bit shorter if the mirror, or taller, or more stretched out if the mirror is slightly concave or slightly convex. So it really depends. You could do measurements, you could do pictures, but obsessing over a few pounds or like your BMI is really worthless. It's a great marker, but it's not valuable. It's really not valuable, as you can tell, because you're not satisfied with where you are. So obsessing over the numbers is very unsatisfying, because you're going to get to that number, and then what? And then what? Again, what's your next goal? If you lose, let's say you get down to, I don't care what the weight is. Let's say you're 150 pounds and you get down to 140 and 140 pounds. 140 pounds was your ultimate goal. Okay. How do you make more progress in your life? By going to 139? Ooh, that's not necessarily better for you. If you're building muscle, maybe you go back up to 142. Oh no, I'm getting fat again. You're building muscle, so you're not getting fat. But that scale, you're obsessed with the scale. The scale is where you've laid all your results. That's where you've laid all your satisfaction. So those kinds of objective numbers aren't satisfying. It's like having more money. After a certain point, it doesn't matter. You have $10. Cool. You have $100. Better. You have $1,000. It'll make things easier. 10,000. It'll make it a lot easier. 100,000. It'll make it a lot easier. 1,000,000. Yeah, some things. 10 million. Not really. More. 100 million. 1 billion. It becomes less and less. Your threshold and your lifestyle matches your income, and money doesn't buy happiness. You could have tons of money. People commit suicide and they're depressed and they have miserable fucking lives and they have all the money in the world. So it's the same thing with the scale. These kinds of metrics aren't valuable. It's the things that you can't measure that's more important. So brain gains, meditation, really finding peace within yourself is much more important. So you can all drop your thoughts below, and also go inside the Facebook group and follow up with Plamena and give her some more insight. We can talk a lot about that. It's a very important topic. Shane, okay, fam, I have to ask, has anyone else got to the end of a yoga session, got to the Shavasana, and ended up in tears? It was liberating, to be honest. Good for you. Yes, I have. I don't know if it was my first hot yoga class, but I did. Absolutely. A lot of people have. Now, of course, like the yogis might say, you have emotions trapped in your right hip, like your memories are in your right hip and this is in your left hip. You could believe what you want, but when you release a lot of tension, when you have psychological tension, it translates into physical tension. And then physical tension translates into more psychological tension. And then it's that vicious cycle. So you just have this tension built up in your body. So when you release a lot of these pressure points, when you release a lot of these just deep layered, muscular adhesions, for example, you can open up a lot of shit. So good for you, Shane. Good for you. Some gorillas. It is very liberating. Keep it up. Keep it up. It's very common. It's very common after intense yoga class. If you haven't had that experience yet, it doesn't mean that you're going to. but many, many people have. Even with meditation too, you can get into a lot of good shit. And of course, one from Pedro himself, El Superman. Oh goodness, Papa with them Swollen 7 mace jabs. I am sweating crazy. Mace 4 done. Onto the Swolga. More gorillas. More gorillas. Yow. Yow. All right, moving right along. Excellent, excellent posts. And you can drop your thoughts following up in the comments down below. It's time, fam. It is time. Now, we talked about this a little bit earlier, actually, because of TikTok. We talked about it because, and on Instagram too, I share a lot of videos crossover. But of course, we have Christmas coming up. We have Thanksgiving, but I kind of skipped to the Christmas part. Santa Swolio came out. Now I'm saying, you want some fucking gains in your stocking? You want some gains in your stocking? You want some biceps in your stocking? Well, I will drop them for you if you sit on Papa's lap and if you've been a good boy or girl, right? Right? And it was kind of like, well, that's a little awkward. But if you are good and you're good and ready to make some fucking gains with a fam, God damn it, now is the time to join the fam over there at SwoleNormousX.com. Get your yoga on with Shane. You can cry your heart out. Yeah, you can. Release that emotion, release that tension, focus on your brain gains, all 7 pillars, right? You get your community, nutrition, training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, consistency. Everything is there for you inside SwoleNormousX. Check us out. We still have some amazing specials because it's Fuck Your Resolution season. So check us out, SwoleNormousX.com for all the details. Join the fam today, the greatest fam in the realm. Lots of access to private content inside Swole TV, private live streams. We just had a roundtable recently, and we're going to have another roundtable coming up this next week. So very exciting, and don't miss out on that. Join the fam today, SwoleNormousX.com. Papa's got hairy legs. I fucking do.
I got hairy legs.
Yes, we know you do too. And the interesting thing is, even though I got hairy legs, I don't get off on like little kids rubbing it up and down in the pool. I don't go to a public pool and have like little kids rub the hair up and down on my legs. Like, who the fuck does that? If it's your child, that's one thing, but like other children, that's fucking weird. That's weird. Like, that's fucking weird. Did I say that clear enough? That's fucking weird. All right, let's take some questions. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. More gorillas, because I said so. And a Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Don't have other people's kids rubbing your legs. It's just like, it's awkward. It's not something you want to do. All right, question. It wouldn't be a Ask Papa Swolio without a Tyler question. Would you say a 19-year-old can get on TRT or HRT? Is it too soon? Is it safe? You're 19 fucking years old. You shouldn't have any problems with your testosterone. So no, it's not safe at 19. It's not TRT if it's 19. Talk to your doctor, get blood work. That's between you and your doctor, but no, I would not recommend anyone do any kind of exogenous hormone treatments when you're 19 years old, unless you have major medical conditions. That's not considered TRT. That's just straight up saucing. Testosterone replacement. Testosterone replacement is for here's the thing. I'm 38. So I'm kind of, next time I go in for blood work and blood panels and get like all these different tests done, I'm going to be, looking into it, because once you build your maximum muscle mass or you're at that peak, mid, late 30s, I want to maintain it. So I'm not looking to be like, oh, in my 50s, when you start like, let's say bottoming out or getting really low, okay, and then start doing TRT. No. So I'm going to very likely do that stuff while I'm still healthy, right? While I'm still healthy and while I'm still, at my peak or on the upswing. But of course, it has to do with what your numbers are at and what your lifestyle is like. And I feel great and everything like that. But you never know until you get into the test. And replacement is not something like, oh, you're going to take it and then get on a fucking bodybuilding stage. That's something to bring your levels back up to where you're in a healthy range or you're in optimal range. So that depends on the individual. And if you're eating like shit, you're sleeping like shit, your testosterone is going to tank. If you're eating garbage food and you're up all night and you're not taking care of yourself, it's going to tank your testosterone. So does that mean you need TRT, or does that mean you need to change your fucking lifestyle habits? Right? Right? So, I'm making some fucking gains. I don't know if I need TRT, but at the same time, you never know. But if I do that, we'll talk about it. I'm not going to be like out there like, a little fake natty type shit, but Yeah, I mean, that's not something to hide. There's nothing wrong with TRT. Technology is amazing, and it's going to help you live a longer, more vibrant life. I'm not going to be like, old and fucking decrepit. I'm going to be active and muscular and lifting and fucking and doing everything into my old age. So let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. America, baby. Where's my America? There you go. America! Fuck yeah! Yeah, baby. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's see. Culinary. CJ, is it normal to be more tired the day after an intense workout? Sure. I had a killer leg day for the first time in a few weeks and I feel extremely tired. Soul privilege? Sure. Yeah, maybe you overdid it a little bit. Could be, yeah. I mean, this is another thing too. When people get tested, like testosterone, like things like that drop after like heavy, intense training. So you have to be careful when you get tested for that kind of stuff. You don't want to like crush yourself and then go get a test. It might be like, low right after. I'm not an expert on it, but anyway, but it comes to with exhaustion. Sure. You can be really wiped out after a hard workout. Of course. Let's say you never really go hiking and you just fucking hike a mountain. The next day you might be pretty banged up. So it makes sense. Yep, for sure. It's definitely, you probably just overdid it. So, once you get back in the swing of things and you're training hard regularly, your body, you'll be back to that kind of like recovery pace. But if you haven't trained hard in a while, you just said you had a killer leg day for the first time in a few weeks. Yeah, you just probably overdid a little bit and kind of your body's like, oh, God damn it. Jack Palance? No, you mean Jack LaLanne. Jack Palance was a guy from City Slickers. Jack, right? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. 70s. Jack LaLanne was doing it in his 90s. Jack Palance. Tyler, can I use ribs for making bone broth? I haven't. I'm sure you can put anything. I'm not sure if it would taste good or you get any value from it. Oops. For bone broth, you'd like to get some joints or some knuckles, some tendons, some connective tissue in there too, usually femur bones. Oh, Jack Palance did it at the Oscars? Or maybe they both, well, I'm sure a lot of 70-year-olds do push-ups. What Oscars? Like recently? Who fucking watches the Oscars now? Fuck the Oscars. Stupid shit. That's all I gotta say about that. But Jack Palance is cool. City Slickers, great movies. Legend of Curly's Gold. Oh, 91. Yeah, he died, right? It's 73. He did at the Oscars at age 73. That's not old. That's like, okay. 73? My dad's around that age. Yeah. It's not really that ridiculous in my opinion. Oh, one-arm push-ups? Yeah, I didn't see the clips. Well, that's cool. Well, all right then. I'll be doing it too. Fucking one-arm push-ups. Fine. I'll just be fucking squats. All right, let's take some questions online. Very cool. Very cool. You can put, by the way, Rebecca, you can put that all in one message too. You don't have to comment like 19 times with like 4 words in each comment. You like spread that out. He did the Oscars, Jack Palance, age 73, one-arm push-up. You can just put it all in one thing. I think Jack Palance is dead. That was 91. That was like, what, 10 to it's like 30 years ago? Yeah, he's gone. It was age 70, unless he's like 106 now. He's gone. He's gone. R.I.P. JP. All right, let's take a question from Daniel M. Subirana. Papa Swole, I beat cancer. Nice. And the doctor says I can train. Nice. But I feel unmotivated to lose weight. Some motivation? I'm going to be real with you, Daniel. You beat cancer and the doctor said you can train, but you feel unmotivated. You're alive, bro. Go to the fucking gym. Go to the fucking gym. Stop being a beast. It's not even a question, but I feel unmotivated. You're alive. You don't have any cancer anymore. You should be grateful and do everything you can to not have it come back. What the fuck, man? The fuck, Daniel? Jesus Christ. I'm about to fucking drop. I'm about to go off. You almost tipped me off, Daniel. You almost tipped me off.
He's heating up!
Jeez, you really know how to push my buttons, bruh. Good for you, though. Good for you. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't know what to do with this name. All right. Julian. Jaul. Ian. Julian? Or Julian. My name is Ju. Jiu. It sounds like a Korean name or something, but you're a black dude, I think. Looks like that. That's what you look like. Jiu or J. Yulian? G. Yulian? I'll call you Ju. Julian. Is it Julian? Is it Julian, like a really interesting spelling? That's fucking intense. I always like to spend time on the names, especially if it's Instagram. Julian? Fuck, that is one of those like names like, your mom. God damn it. All right, god damn it. Your mom couldn't spell it Julian, right? Had to just blow it. For those listening, it's Jiuleeyen. All right. Thanks for. All right, bro. Let's see what the question is. Papa Swole, what works for your chest? Heavy or moderate weight? I do both. It depends on the movement. It depends on what I'm feeling like. I love going heavy. Sometimes I like doing higher reps. Depends on the exercise. Sometimes for chest dips, I'll go higher repetitions. Sometimes I'll throw on a plate or something on a weight belt and go a little bit heavier. In general, if you're trying to build muscle, I would recommend more volume and keeping the reps anywhere between like 6 and 15 and kind of find that sweet spot. For me, when I consider heavy is like 6 to 8 reps. I'm not sitting there doing like 3 or 4 reps for chest or really most body parts. That's more strength. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to build muscle, but if you're going that heavy, you're training more motor unit recruitment, you're training more motor unit synchronization. It's actually not as much, and it's not putting your body in a position or an environment for hypertrophic type of adaptations. So you need more volume, you need more repetitions. So if you're going really low, that's why a lot of people can build a lot of strength if you're doing competitions, and people that do competitive lifting, whether it's bench, squat, deadlift, they train like that. And that's why because they don't want to get in too much weight because they're trying to max out for their weight class. Because once they go up in a weight class, all of a sudden, the competition is just like the amount of weight that they'll have to lift jumps up dramatically. So they try to max out their weight class, try to be as heavy as they can for that weight class, and then maximize their strength without overloading or building too much muscle, because then they'll add weight. So I would say for hypertrophy, it's heavy, but it's for that kind of rep range. So anywhere between 6 or 8 to like 12 and 15, and just do more sets. Lady Justice, could some cancers be caused by shit food and or better detection? And or better detection? What do you mean? I know a lot of cancer types can be genetically predisposed. Well, I think most cancers are environmental. In other words, based on lifestyle habits, but also people like epigenetics, all the stuff that they're learning now. A lot of genes can get turned on. So I think a lot of people can prevent things like diabetes. So diabetes runs in your family. Doesn't mean you'll get it. It just means you might be predisposed to it if you expose yourself to certain environmental factors and lifestyle habits. So, cancers can have to do with like your eating style, not getting sleep. Like not sleeping is probably one of the number one drivers of all-cause mortality. Just not sleeping well. Blue light late at night, not getting good sleep. That's a top one right there. Across the board, all-cause mortality is increased by not getting enough sleep on a regular basis. So, shit food, yeah, that's your environment. Food is your environment, your air quality, your sleep habits, your EMF exposure, your phthalate and chemical exposure, physically, stress levels, the frequency, your eating window. People shouldn't be eating all the time. Like we've talked about, I only eat during daylight hours. I don't eat when the sun goes down. And, I've tightened up things a lot. So I'm eating my eating window is probably, let's see, I probably have like an, 8-hour eating window, something like that. So I'll eat in the morning. I eat once in the morning, kind of maybe have some honey or some dried fruit or a bowl of fruit in the afternoon while I'm working out and stuff, something light. Outside in the sun a lot, and then we'll eat for dinner, and then that's it. Sun goes down, no more food. Usually like late afternoon, early evening. Trying to bring it up earlier because the sun, obviously with the change in time and Shorter days, trying to eat earlier and earlier. Yeah, turn your Wi-Fi off at night. It's really hard when you live in an area where there's a lot of other houses. Like that's what we have. So the next phase, because we just moved into, I haven't been in this place a year yet. So now the next phase is working on blocking out a lot of EMFs, and we have like some businesses kind of nearby where their Wi-Fi is on, and a device would pick up on it. So it's really hard depending, if you don't live, even if you live in the woods, you're still getting some EMFs, and depending on, you can add things to your flooring. You could have like nets and mesh and materials around your bedding at night. When I sleep is really important to try to remove that as much as possible. Yeah, and whenever you're off your phone, if you're not on it, just put it in airplane mode. Every time you put it down, just put it in airplane mode. Try to stay off it. Never put it on in your pocket with Wi-Fi on, or with just like cell signal. Never put it in your pocket when it's on. Always just turn it in airplane mode. Little habits like that. I'm not saying you're gonna but you want that shit fucking radiating Bluetooth and Wi-Fi through your ovaries or through your ball sack. Yeah. All right, just some thoughts here. Let's see here. Oh shit, Jarella. Literally everyone in my mom's office at an aluminum plant died of cancer. She was the only survivor until dying of cancer at 53. Fuck. Yep. Damn. Sorry to hear that. Shit. All righty then. Brutus Beefcake. What distracts you from thinking about food at night? What distracts me? Sleeping. I'm sleeping. And guess what? You don't eat while you sleep. Guess what? Bet you never. Shocker. Whoa! 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 Like Wayne's World. Whoa! You go to bed. Like the sun goes down. Like right now, the sun's out. I'm gonna be in bed like in 2 hours. I'm done wrapping this shit up. We got a little bit more, like 15, 20 minutes left of the show. Be done. Yeah, going to bed. So you eat. You can eat so if the sun's going down at 5:30, you can eat. You can eat at 4 o'clock or whatever, and then you wrap shit up and go to bed. My brother does. He sleepwalks. Well, lock the fucking fridge. That's insane. And sleepwalking has other issues with nutrition and stuff like that. There's other things that might be available to him. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I'm no expert on it, but I remember listening to podcasts about sleepwalking and all these like potential causes and stuff like that. But yeah, lock the fridge. If you have sleepwalking like that, lock the fridge, lock your fucking door so you can't get out or something like that. Depends on if you're alone and stuff, I'm sure. Hiccups. Okay, let's see. Blakeberry 244. If I'm in the gym every day trying to lose weight, Papa Swole, and build muscle, how much should I eat? Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, Blake. I have no fucking idea. You're trying to lose weight and build muscle. Oh, you're a magician, are you? I'm just trying to lose fat and build muscle? Everyone in the world is at the gym trying to lose fat and build muscle every day. Actually, I'm not. I don't train and think like I'm going to lose fat and build muscle today. I'm trying to fucking lift hard. I'm trying to make some fucking gains. And I eat right. Yeah. How much should I eat? I have no fucking idea. That depends on your body mass, other habits, and food quality, and too much to go into. So I appreciate the question, but that's super fucking vague. Super vague. Let's see. Jessica. Let's see Jessica's question. Papa Swole, we're going to be butchering our 2 cows this weekend. All right. Which bones should we keep for bone broth? Keeping the liver and the heart. Any other organs? Well, yeah. You could fucking eat pretty much the whole damn animal. I'm not saying you could eat the tongue, you can eat the brains, not saying you have to. Kidney, spleen, pancreas. If they're healthy animals, grass-fed and all that stuff, you can keep all those. You can make stews and stuff, or you can grind them up with other meats. So those would be good ones to take too. If you're butchering your cows, I don't know what that entails because I've never had a cow to butcher. Do you have the storage? Does it cost more to get all these other organs? I would get it whatever you can. There are supplements for like intestines and stuff. Like I'm not going to sit there and cook up intestines, but yeah, Drella wants the skulls. Okie dokie. But in terms of the bones, femur bones, you could also put the patella. Also like beef, like the knuckle bones. Knuckle bones are great. Those little like the cartilage, like the femur or the patella, or the tendons. If you can get the tendons and stuff, ligaments, those are great for a broth because you're getting a lot of that connective tissue and collagen. So, I mean, it's better if you're making broth, you don't want to just use the femur bones if you can, because then you're not getting any of that end cap connective tissue. So throw in some knuckle bones. You can also get, like I said, that patella bone, be like a nice big end point where you get like the cartilage where the ligaments and tendons like connect the femur and the knee, for example, together. So that would be something you can do. So if they can maybe package off some tendons or just give you some knuckle bones with the femur bones. I mean, you could put anything in a soup, but those are just the things that I would recommend. Yeah, tongue is good. You said you're getting that way. You say you're getting the heart too? Yeah, liver and the heart. Yeah, okay, for sure. Yeah, liver and the heart. That's a lot of liver. A cow's liver. That's huge. It's huge. So good stuff. Good stuff. So, for people that don't want to have spleen or pancreas or kidney, you can, grind that in with like, with beef. You grind it yourself. All right. I think we're good. I want some, fuck these questions. Some of these questions are stupid on Instagram. Fuck that. We're packaging it all ourselves. Okay. Thank you. Nice. Oh, wait, not this. All right, I accidentally brought it up, so we'll do it. Lost identity. Papa Swole, I've been working out for 6 months. I've lost 14 kilograms. I used to be 96 kilograms. I want a six-pack. What do I do? Come on, man. These fucking questions. I have no fucking I know nothing about you. You've lost, 28 pounds or something? Or like 32 pounds? Good for you. 30 pounds. I used to be 96 kilograms. I want a six-pack. What do I do? Go to SwoleNormousX.com, download your copy of the 7 Pillars, check out my content, the elimination diet, watch. We got a couple thousand podcast episodes. I don't know what to do. Lift some fucking weights. Lift weights, start training hard, lifting weights, eating proper food. It's too vague. It's too vague. There's nothing to say about that. Nothing to say about that. All right, let's take, it's time to go balls deep, is it not? It's time to go fucking balls deep. All right. If I missed a question, you can ask tomorrow, or if I come back around, we'll check it out. Okie dokie. Let's get back into it. All right, let's take a post here first. We got a tweet or a twat, as it were.
What's in the box?
Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Hallie at _Hallie. Okay. So this tweet just says, okay, so from your logic, I should have lost a lot of weight by now, since you said I don't need to eat nutritional and be in a calorie deficit. I've been in calorie deficit before and have been a lot of times, and my weight hasn't gone anywhere. So how would you explain that? What?
What the fuck
Why is that in my folder? I have no fucking idea. It sounds like there's some context there that's... What? What in the fucking Christ? Who knows? What? All right, let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking at this other post. Don't forget, I see these for the first time right now. I keep them a surprise. I keep them for a surprise. Let's see here. All right. Oh, we got a they, them. So we have a person. All right, let's do a they, them. Let's do this person. All right, let's do this person that thinks they're more than one person. All right, here we go.
What's in the box?
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. You think they're more than one person. If you think I'm going to say it. You don't have to like it, okay? I empathize. I have sympathy. Like if you want to change you want to get surgery, whatever you want to do, you can live your life the way you want. But if you think that you are multiple people, that's a psychological disorder that should be addressed. You're one person. You're one person. I'm not calling you a plural. You're one person. Okay, Brian, and then of course pronouns, so we know where this person stands. If you aren't pro-fat, wait, so hold on a second. This guy's black? Kind of. Looks like a black Einstein. Black queer IROH. In real, I don't know what IROH, I don't know what that acronym is. God, the left and their fucking acronyms. If you aren't pro-fat, any of your social justice creds are bullshit. Okay. If you aren't pro-death, your social justice creds, are there social justice creds? I don't think there's any such a thing. I think by just being a social justice warrior, you have zero credibility. I think that's literally what's going on. I don't think you have creds. All right. He replies to himself like 6 times. So you know how this one rolls. He replies to himself. You can't be pro-black if you aren't pro-fat. Oh my God. He goes through each one. You can't be pro-black. Who's pro-black? Who's pro-black? Does anyone else I'm pro-American. I don't care what skin color you are. I'm pro-America, baby. Freedom, motherfuckers. I'm pro-America. I don't care what color your skin is. How about that? I don't see a skin color. I see, are you an American? You're an American. You're an American citizen? Good. You don't have to be an American citizen. You could be in this country, but yeah, red, white, and blue. There's no skin color there. There's no skin color there. You can't be who has to be pro-black? I'm pro-black. It's weird. It's weird. Why can't you just be a good person? Because they can't. Because they want attention and power. Yes, I digress. You can't be pro-disability if you aren't pro-fat. Pro-disability. I'm pro-disability. Is anyone anti-disability? Is anyone anti-disability? I'm against people that are disabled. I don't know if anyone's anti-disability, like actively anti-disability. Like, I'm sure someone exists. You think, like, how many people out there are anti-disability? I'm just actively against it. Like against it. Like, oh, those fucking cripples. Okay. All right. You can't be pro-women if you aren't pro-fat. Pro-women. Talk about the WNBA or something? I'm lost. Where are we here? Where are we here? No one's pro WNBA. Pro-women? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Pro-women. Let's see. You can't be pro-queer if you aren't pro-fat. No worries there. No loss there. Pro-queer. Still to this day, don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I still don't. And then there's actually some words here. Let's see if they make coherent sentences. You cannot fight for justice if you do not fight for fat people to be celebrated for their fatness, with no judgments and no strings and no conditions, just like you want women to be, black people to be, disabled people to be, and queer people to be. Who are you talking to? Who are you fucking talking to? Not many people. Like 100. I can't believe 132 people like this garbage. 19 retweets on that post. You cannot fight for justice. This is what happens when you have no purpose in life. Like you have nothing better to do. I'm just going to fight for justice. No, make it super vague. It's like saying, I want a 6-pack. What should I do? Super vague shit. Just fighting for justice over there. Have fun with that. If you do not fight for fat people, listen to this. This is how pathetic this kind of shit is. Celebrated for their fatness with no judgments and no strings and no conditions. So I have to celebrate obese people with no judgment, no strings. Just fucking celebrate them. What? Because you say so. Just have to get on my fucking knees and be like, oh, praise your obesity. Go fuck yourself. Give me a break. It's such a sickening power grab. You provide no value and just want attention and love and just all the power for doing jack shit. You can fuck all the way off. All right. This multiple people in this person's body, they all say there have always been fat people. There will always be fat people. Oh, we've noticed. Fatness is normal and good and okay. Fatness being normal or average or common. Let's put it that way. Fatness being common doesn't mean it's normal. Fatness being common doesn't make it good. Common doesn't make something good. Common doesn't make it okay. It just makes it common. Okay? It's normally accepted in this country because fucking the majority of people are fat. Doesn't mean it's good. We know that because most of them die from something earlier than they should. We know that just by statistics, like, with COVID or anything, just dying. 30 to 40,000 people die from obesity related issues every fucking month. So I don't think that's good. You don't see like, wow, these amazingly fit and healthy people are dying 30 or 40. No, you don't see that. All these people that go to the gym all the time and eat healthy and get plenty of sleep, they're dying 30 to 40,000 people a month. They don't. You know why? Because they're not trashing their bodies. They're not fat and obese and unhealthy. You cannot be for justice if you're not pro-fat, period. That's completely not true. That's completely not true. So you can all the way fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
All right. All the people that you have inside you, Brian, are all idiots. So you can say whatever you want about yourself, but you're all dumb. All right. Here we go. Hey-o. Hey-o. Oh my fucking God. Can you believe this shit?
I'm a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy.
God damn it. The heat. The heat. The fucking heat. Rebecca, they constantly use common as an excuse for it being okay. Opioid use is common in certain parts of America. Doesn't make it good. It being common is the problem. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Annika, the cause of fatness has changed over the years. Some women used to be fat due to too many pregnancies. Men used to be fat after they fought for their tribe. Yeah, and men used to be fat too when they were really wealthy and didn't have to move. And they were just like the corporate fat cats or back in the day. It was portly. It was looked at as, oh, he's very successful because you have too much food. You didn't have to do too much labor. You don't see morbidly obese people working out in the fucking fields, do you? Brian, I keep having to remind myself I'm not mentally ill and he's not talking to me. No, that's the thing. This makes everyone be like, you come to the Daily Swole to realize how sane you are. Like, oh my God, I do have a functioning brain. I guess this is why YouTube doesn't share my videos. Zark Fuckerberg flags everyone for like putting LMFAO in the comments on the live streams. 2022 is going to be even better. All right. We got a couple of videos. Let's just jump into the videos. All right. First video of the day. Let's get this fucking party started. Ready for some videos? Who's ready for some videos?
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
Who's ready for a video?
Is wrong with you? Get off your ass right now and go to the fucking gym.
You get out of the gym. Yeah. You just get right out of there. Get. Gotta be mean to people. And no more protein shakes.
Oh, all right. He's like our mascot now. I'll get the soundboard. I don't have the soundboard yet.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
I don't have the soundboard yet, but it would be so easy to make. I just like playing the video. The video is everything. All right, we got, let's do this. Pick a number between 1 and 3. Here we go. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Drop in the comments. Pick a number. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3.
What happened to your queer party friends?
1, 2, or 3. Drop in the comments down below. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. Which number are you going to choose? Drop it in the live chat down below. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. All right, we got one from Josh. Everyone's picking number 2. Holy shit. Kenny goes with number 7. I'm sorry, that's not available. 2.5. All right, we'll round it up to 3. All right, everyone. No, not Jen. I meant to click on Josh. So everyone, we got Josh, we got Tyler, Brian, Cerny, Rebecca, Wax, Jen, everyone's 2. Everyone's a 2. All right, so number 2. This one says fatness. Oh, Jesus Christ. This looks like, okay, before we, ready for this? This is titled Fatness Needs No Explanation. Before we even get into it, let's just talk about the title. This is the title, the name of the file. Fatness needs no explanation. I think you're right. It doesn't need explanation because it explains itself. We get it. Pretty self-explanatory. But I guess this fatness needs no, I'm guaranteed it's going to be like, well, you have to love me just the way I am because fatness is not bad. You can be healthy at every size or whatever the fuck it is. I agree. It doesn't need an explanation, but I'm sure this person's going to try to explain it. Then why is there, Rebecca, then why is there a video? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Why is there a video? That's a really good, that's a really good point. That's a really good point.
What's your name, fat body?
All right. So this chick looks like, it kind of looks like she's doing like a Dexter, like a last episode of Dexter before it came back. I'm not watching the new thing. I stopped watching it after the first couple seasons. It used to be a good show and then it kind of just got really ridiculous. The only real good series that fucking stopped when it should have was Breaking Bad. It just fucking came out, boom, and just fucking nailed it crescendo at the end. You know, this show, she just kind of looks like a dykey lumberjack, kind of like a fat lumberjack jabbernet. I don't know. I'll let you be the judge. That's what we got here.
What's in the box?
That's what we got here.
Here's a little reminder that your fatness needs no explanation.
Anyone else want to kill themselves right now? Anyone else? Just with that opening, with that baby theme. I really just want, I'm about to like just fucking smash my face into this microphone. Okay.
Here's a little reminder that your fatness needs no explanation. You don't have to be in the process of losing weight. You don't have to have a condition. You can just be fat and happy. And another reminder that your cats literally don't know that you're fat. They don't care.
Leave the pussy out of it. Don't you dare use your fucking cat as a shield. She's got cats, by the way, which means she doesn't have a man, which I probably didn't have to explain. But, yeah, get rid of the cats, ladies. Come on. The cats. At least have a dog. Come on. Oh, fuck this shit. You don't have to explain it. You can just be happy. You can just be happy. Happy.
And another reminder that your cats literally don't know that you're fat. They don't care. They love you no matter what you look like.
Because you feed them. Because you feed them. They love you because you feed them. If there was no food, they'd
Isn't
fucking
that
leave.
all that matters? Yes.
I hate my life. I hate my life. No, I don't hate my life. I did for a moment. When I watched that, I hate my life. Now I don't hate, I'm fine now. Let's bring it back.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
Okie dokie.
Because you are a disgusting fat body.
You're eating. Yeah. Cat's like, fuck, I gotta eat. And cat doesn't really have a choice. By the way. All right. So, yeah, she was just saying, like, you don't have to explain yourself just by existing. You're one. Okay, fine. Look, happiness is your choice, right? Happiness is a choice. Everyone, all of you, you can all be happy. It's a choice. It really is. It really is a choice. It takes a lot of work, but it's a choice. But like your pancreas, your organs, your metabolic health, like doesn't care about whether or not your body doesn't work like that. Like, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Drop a number in the comments down below. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Drop in the comments down below. 1 or 2. What's it going to be? Drop a number. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Is it 1 or is it 2?
You trying to squeeze an inch in on me somewhere, huh?
What are you going to do? Drop in the comments. Let's see. Christopher Denny. Let's take a number 1. Hey, well done, sir. Well done. A couple of you. Drop a bunch of you. All right. Okie dokie. This one, number 1, this is titled Complaining About Clothes Sizing. Oh, you know where this is going. Yeah. Complaining about the clothing size or the size of clothing. Now, if you're getting so big you can't fit into your clothing or you can't fit into clothing, whose fault is this? What's going on here? What's going on here? I will tell you for one thing that I'm starting to wear size like medium and small because clothing has gotten to the point I pretty much wear nothing. I pretty much wear nothing, or I wear Swolenormous apparel. Okay, and that's pretty much what I wear. But the sizes are getting, like, I have a pair of shorts. I have a whole bunch of like these sweatpants shorts that I love. They're all a fucking small. Bruh, they're a small. Can you hear me in the back? They're a small. I'm like 5'10", 5'11", and I'm like 205 fucking pounds. I'm wearing a goddamn small. Are you crazy? I'm like a small. Get the fuck out of here. Give me a break. Okay. So complaining about clothes sizing. I think the problem is the complaining part. But let's see what she's got to say.
So I was scrolling through my Instagram feed the other day and what a...
Holy shit.
That's a huge bitch.
No, settle down. Come on, let's do it again. Wow. All right, that's a face. That's a face for radio.
So I was scrolling through my Instagram feed the other day and one of my friends got this adorable new shirt that said treat fat people like people. So immediately...
Treat fat people like people. Is that possible? Oh yeah, it is. You know why? Because they're fat people. How else are you going to treat fat people? They're people. You just said they're fat people. You're going to treat them like dogs? No, they're people. You treat people like people. How about we treat unvaccinated people like people too? How about that? Heil the United States. All right. Get it?
Come on, man.
Let's go, Brandon. Okay. How about we treat fat people like people? Can we treat fat people like people? Why can't we treat fat people like people? I'll have 2 jelly donuts, a large fry, and a medium milkshake.
that said treat fat people like people. So immediately I went to go buy it. I mean, come on, look how cute that is. And there's over...
That's not cute. That's an ugly ass fucking shirt. What does that say? Wait a second. I can't blow that up. Hold on a second. I gotta move this microphone. What the fuck is that? What's that hand doing? What is that hand doing? What is that? What's this hand position? What the fuck is that? Does anyone know what that is? Is that like the fat pride sign or something? Treat fat people like people. What is this? What the fuck is that? That's like the Voldemort hand. It's like the girl who got fat. Ah yes, the girl who gained fat. Oh yes, the girl who ate too many donuts. The fat person who lived. What is that? Does anyone know? I'm leaving it right here. What the fuck is that? Is that how you find the clit or something? It's like the fat shocker or something like that. What is this? What is this? It's like a finger bang. Yeah, it's like it puts the donuts in its mouth. What the fuck is that? If you're listening to this, you don't appreciate what's going on here. It's such a cute shirt. What the fuck? It's so irrelevant. What the hell is that hand? I can't get off this. Who would buy that shirt? What is that? What the fuck is that hand? I'm trying to copy it. Wait, how many fingers are there? Is that 5? Wait, is that 6 fingers? Hold on a second. No. What the fuck is that? Yo, what the fuck is that? Come on, for real. What is that? What is that? It's like, Whose hand, does anyone's hand function like that? How is that ring finger crossing the middle of those other two fingers? Oh, fuck, my hand. Wait, is this the other one? Jesus Christ. Yo. Designed and sold by Maintenance Phase? Jesus Christ.
Matt Damon.
Can anyone do that hand sign? If you can, yeah. Let me use my strong hand. That's literally from Scary Movie 2. Can anyone do that with their hand? It's the ring finger and the pinky like crossing over, but it's like from the front. It hurts. No, you can't do it. There's no fucking way. It's crossing over easily. You can easily do that. No, look at my fingers. No, you can't do it. Because it's crossing over. No, it's crossing over the middle of like the middle finger. You can't cross it over. They don't internally rotate like that. No, I don't think anyone really sees this well enough. Sorry, I'm going to have to hold on. So I'm going to take a screenshot. We're getting into this. Oh, we're going deep today. No, I need to, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Okay, we're going to get to the bottom of this fucking hand thing. I know, I always get into like the little, that's why you're here, fam. I always get into this little detail. Oh, I see what's going. It's like that angle. It still doesn't make sense. Yeah, kind of. You like, no, like for real. What the fuck is that? How do you do that with your hand? What's with that rinky and the pink? What the fuck's going on with that hand? What is going on there? No, literally like the back of my hand like hurts now it's like cramping up. It hurts us, precious. What the fuck is that? It's such a cute shirt. Why? What's that symbol? Can someone tell me? That's the weirdest, creepiest hand. That's the longest fucking hand in history. Can someone tell me what this has to do with anything? Treat fat people like people. Everyone, treat fat people like people. Treat fat people like people.
You fucking people.
Remember to treat fat people like people. Fucking. Okie dokie. Okay. What in the actual? Let's get back to the video. All right. Let's get back to the video.
So I was scrolling through my Instagram feed the other day and one of my friends got this adorable new shirt that said treat fat people like people. So
And she says adorable. She goes for adorable.
Immediately I went to go buy it. I mean, come on, look how cute that is. And there's over 10 color options.
Look how cute that is. Look how cute that is. Look how cute that is. Treat fat people like people.
It was only $20, but then I saw that it only went up to a 3X, which isn't all that inclusive.
If you can't fit into a 3X, that's your fucking problem. Period. End of story. My God, woman. You can't fit into 3XL. If you're upset about not having 4 or 5X, come on now. Come on now. Come on. How desperate are you to be pathetic? Seriously, how desperate are you to be a victim? Obviously, very. It's a rhetorical question, but for fuck's sake.
And then I saw the T-tip. Many customers prefer to order a size or 2 up for the women's classic t-shirt. So you're telling me you really only sell up to an extra large? And then the pricing. We've just increased it by 11.5% for what's really only an extra large. But you're telling me that your small size to your extra large size that you don't charge extra for doesn't cost any extra money for production. Oh, and I failed to mention that if you wear a 2X or a 3X, which is actually a large or extra large, you only get 5 color options. So maintenance phase, what I'm really hearing...
Because most people aren't that big. A lot of people are, but they're not going to... Their customer base. They're not going to carry a lot of customer art. They're not going to carry a lot of color options in blankets. Okay, they're not selling blankets, they're selling t-shirts. More material, more. Plus, there's a lot of supply chain issues, a lot of sourcing material issues. Plus, things are going up in price if you haven't noticed, thanks to people like yourself. Just give us more money for doing nothing. Tear down the system. It's systemically broken. Yeah, that's why your prices are fucking going up, by the way. Anyway, whole other conversation. That's very common when you go for like custom sizing. It's very common to have limited color options. It always is the case. And why is it always the case? Because not a lot of people request that size.
Say is that you do treat fat people like the rest of society, and you're making a profit off of acting like you don't.
Okay, Twunt Guncherson. If you want to, let's say you buy a car, okay? Let's say you buy a Toyota Corolla. It'll cost you a certain amount of money, right? It's a compact car, right? It's a compact car, economy car. All right, it's a good car. Most cars are good today, for the most part. You go for a mid-size. It's going to cost you more money. Why? More metal. Bigger tires usually, right? More space. Bigger engine to move a bigger fucking hump of material. Then you go for an SUV. Wow, well, that's going to be more expensive. Why would it be more expensive? There's a lot more there. There's more material there. There's bigger tires, a bigger engine. It needs to be a more solid, larger, manageable piece of equipment because you want a bigger car. If you go and you buy, let's say, a fucking tractor trailer, like a Mack truck, it's going to cost you $100,000. It's a fortune because, well, for obvious reasons. It's going to have to tow a lot of heavy shit. It needs a lot of torque, X, Y, and Z. Okay, fine. Finger pictures in Telegram. Was I just doing like, just watch me. I was like doing some kind of like white supremacy hand sign or some shit. In Telegram chat, I'll load it up. Let's see what we got here. How dare you make me go to Telegram during a man cast? What we got here? What am I seeing here? No, but you guys aren't doing that. No. It's a low angle. You're not doing the finger thing. No, everyone's doing. That's not it, though. Oh, you're showing me how you can do it? That's not what they're doing. That's not what they're doing. That's not what the picture's doing. That's not what the picture's doing. Sorry. That's not what the picture's doing. You're showing like bending it in. This is like curling in as if like she's double jointed and the fingers are coming straight across and it's a lower angle. It's not the same. No. You guys aren't doing it. Look at the picture. You're not doing exactly it. I can do that. I can do this. I can do this. That's not the picture. It's like from a low angle. It's not the picture. The fingers are like curling in. It's a weird fucking picture. All right, this chick is a train wreck. It's not the same picture. Stop it. Enough. It's not that. It's a lower angle. Maybe it's just the angle. But that's a long. Yo, can we talk about how long that palm is? That's a lot there. All right, fuck this post. All right, fuck this post. We're done with it. All right, forget being able to do this. Forget being able to do whatever the fuck those fingers were doing. Can someone say why? Can someone? All right, forget like just look, trying to do the. Look up why. What does that have to do with anything? What does this have to do? Treat fat people like people. The fuck? No, like this is bothering me. This is really bothering me. What in the fuck is that hand doing? What does it have to do with being fat? Is that like the fat activist sign? Like, treat fat people like fat people. Again, just curl these two fingers in ridiculously until you get a cramp. Is that like how you hold a donut? Or like, is that like the best Twinkie position? I'm telling you, it looks like Voldemort. It's like the girl who gained fat. The girl who didn't die from morbid obesity. That's how Voldemort hold the wand. The boy who lived. Oh, yes. I do that to Mama Swole because she has a really expensive brush that's kind of like ribbed. It looks like the fucking like elder wand from Harry Potter. So every time she like puts my hair in a braid, I go like, the girl who brushed. And I hold it to her. Like every time. The girl who brushed. And I just hold her I hold the brush and I just do this. The girl. Look. The girl who brushed. And then she takes it. I want to know what that is. Someone find it. Okay? You'll get extra credit if you find out what the fuck that hand is supposed to represent. Treat fat people like people, as opposed to, like you already just said, they're people. How else are they going to be treated? They'd be treated the same way at McDonald's or Burger King. Jesus Christ. I don't understand. I know we've been here for a while. I can't get off it. I can't leave this alone. What the fuck is that hand doing? What is it doing? Why? It could have been a fucking power fist or something. It could have been like a open hand. I've been like, that's weird. A high five. Why? Treat fat people like people. Yeah. I agree. We should. Look how agree I am. Treat fat people like people. Find it. Find the symbol. Find it. All right, last post. I'm done with this shit.
What's in the box?
This hurts my brain hole. All right, this one is obesity disease. Oh, looks like someone who's not. This might be why is that 3 minutes? We might not. Well, all right, let's play it. Fuck this shit.
If you're a medical professional or human being who thinks that obesity is a disease, then you're going to want to watch this video.
Why? I don't want to watch it. Why? It's a disease. Yeah, it's a metabolic disease. You have metabolic problems. Obesity is a result that will lead to many other diseases. It's dis-ease. Does anyone here find it easy to be obese? It's dis-ease. You're not having a life of ease if you're obese. God. I'm waiting for her eyebrows to turn into butterflies. For
Now,
God's
I
sake.
usually don't use the word obese in my vocabulary because I don't like it and I don't.
Oh, you don't like the words? You don't like the words? You don't like the word obesity? The word bothers you? It's a bad word. I don't like to use that word.
Fine with it, but I'm going to use it just for the sake of this person's comment. So first off, let's start with the definition of disease. A particular quality, habit, or disposition regarded as adversely affecting a person or a group of people.
Yup. Pretty much fucking nailed it. A habit. Yeah, all those habits that lead to you being obese. Pretty fucking much. Okay, let's see where this goes.
So in this comment, this person is saying that obesity is a disease, as in if you reside in a much larger body.
I swear to God, this chick, it's got to come from, I bet she's got a rainbow flag and BLM in her fucking profile. She must. I'm convinced. Yo, give me a break. Oh, you're fighting the good old fight? You're fighting the good old fucking fight?
That there's going to be adverse health effects. So let's take it to the research. And I'm just going to pull it right out of the book so that way I don't fuck it up. All right, let's dig in.
Oh my God. Look, I'm 38 years old and to this point, I've never hit a woman. I have never hit a woman.
When it comes to the topic of weight and health, even the scientific experts, heavy air quotes, in the US government have a hard time distinguishing facts from bias. Or perhaps We should say they have a hard time giving up bias when the facts prove them wrong.
What are we reading?
There are by now an enormous amount of peer-reviewed research indicating that people in the air quotes overweight category,
air quotes for overweight. Just walk down the street, use your eyes. The two things that are underneath those caterpillars, use them. Take a look around. Just look around. Look.
live longer than the people in the category to be deemed air quotes normal, which is the advisable category. And the people who are mildly or moderately heavy air quotes obese live at least as long as normal weight people. Even government statisticians at the U.S. Centers for Disease and Control Prevention, the CDC, found that
from what purposes? Dying from what? From car accidents? From alcoholism? 30 to 40,000 people a month are dying from obesity-related issues, which sounds like a fucking disease to me. Are you factoring all this in? How? By the way, just so you all know this, just so you understand how statistics can be manipulated and how they have been as per the whole COVID nonsense, statistics are based on how you are gathering them. What are you using for your statistics? What's your framing for your statistics? How are you quantifying your statistics? Like what basket? It's just like inflation. You can say inflation's this, inflation, it depends on what basket of items and what concepts and what areas and what sectors you're looking at to determine the inflation. Okay, the inflation rate's 6%. No, it's 5. Depending on what you look at, you can make it 20, you can make it negative. It depends on what you're measuring. Statistics can be manipulated because you can leave out certain ones. How are you gathering this? How are you gathering this? Oh, God. I fucking hate your attitude, too.
to be true, yet under pressure, published this result in a prestigious journal of American Medical Association. Less people actually allow the data to inform the practice. However, the CDC issued a disclaimer to state health agencies, encouraging them to disregard the data. In their words, despite the recent controversy in the media about how many deaths are related to obesity in the United States,
There's no quotes needed.
the simple fact remains: obesity
It's fact, not fact.
can be deadly. In another document similarly designed to divert us from acting on the radical implications of the evidence, they wrote, "We need to be absolutely explicitly clear about one thing. Obesity and overweight are critically important health threats in this country." In effect, the CDC warned us against allowing the evidence to distract us from prejudice. If all it took to change minds was to talk about scientific evidence, then you'd think the CDC would stand by its own conclusions, wouldn't you?
Is anyone picking up on any logic here whatsoever?
That's what we're up against when we challenge the status quo on weight and health. So if the ideas at first seem preposterous to you and hard to believe, to incorporate that is understandable. You are in good company with many well-established experts.
Where was she reading that from? Oh, Find Food Freedom. Oh, she never shows us what she's reading. So the CDC, what are you talking about? I stopped. I stopped listening, actually. I didn't hear anything that was like made any
All
fucking
it
sense.
took to
So why is she upset about this? She doesn't look obese. You know why? Oh, Find Food Freedom. So people follow her. She's preying on victims. This is what a grifter is, okay? Her account, it says Find Food Freedom. So this person, this woman is preying on victims. She's preying on people that are already hating their life. They're obese. They're frustrated. So she is pandering to her audience, which is really fucking bad. It's really evil and creepy and fucked up. A lot of people are. All these fat activists and fat positive bullshit. I'm trying to see what she's reading from. I think I saw like the cover at one point. Oh, come on. I saw the fucking cover for a second. I love how she reads it as if she made a point. Oh, come on, fam. I saw her hold up the book a little bit, didn't you? All right, so it's not there. Oh, God damn it. That question's in the way. What does it say? Body? Someone can... Hold on. Body respect? Someone Google that. It says body respect. I don't know what else is there. We nailed it. Someone Google that. Body respect. It's got to be a real knowledgeable... Right. Oh, here we go. It's covered by body respect. All right. Someone's on it. Who's on it? All right. I'm bringing this up. Body respect book. Let's see if we can bring this up. By Linda Bacon. It is by Linda Bacon. It is. You guys nailed it. Who said that before? Who said that before? So it sounds like something for Lindo Bacon. Oh my God. If you don't know who that train wreck is, Google it. Google it. I'm giving it a pronoun. Oh my God. Holy shit. Okay, well, there you go right there. All right, that's from... This chick is quoting like one of the most horrific grifters when it comes to like fat acceptance and body positivity. It's titled Body Respect, What Conventional Health Books Get Wrong, Leave Out, and Just Plain to Fail to Understand About Weight. All right, so that answers a lot of questions there. Wow. But you just think about this, right? All right, just think about this. The language that books like that for fat activism and body positivity, the language that they use is designed to confuse you. You heard how like it's like this convoluted, it's like any kind of post that we read. It's just like a word salad. It's designed to confuse you. It's designed to confuse you. It's designed to not make sense. It's designed to be so overlapping and flip-flopping that you can't argue it. So they just trying to confuse you and then take power. They confuse you and then be like, see, this is why we win. You're like, what? What? And then if you talk out against it, well, you hate fat people. You're just fat phobic. You just don't want fat people to be treated like people. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? That is the leverage. That's what it's all about. It's just word salad. And then if you talk out against it, you're a bad person, right? I'm a meanie head, right? Remember, I'm a meanie head. I'm a mean person because I use logic and common sense and just functional biology and, I don't know, observation, the powers of human observation. That can't be science. That's kind of what science is observing shit. Well, we just observed an absolute train wreck in slow motion, and we'll leave that there, fam. Holy crap. Holy crap. My word, my goodness. Anyone? Anyone? All right. Oh, and remember, just before we leave here, remember, always remember to treat fat people like people. Make the hand sign or like you're gripping a fucking Twinkie. That Twinkie grip. That Voldemort Twinkie grip. All right, make sure you always use the hand sign, and next time you see a fat person, just be like, "Hey, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Here's my finger. I treat fat people like people." What? No. What is that? What the fuck is that? I can't get off this subject. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that hand doing?
Matt Damon.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Treat fat people like people.
Mercy, mercy, freedom.
The attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on
We got
science.
a Swole card to give away. My goodness, fucking gracious. Let's give it away. Hashtag Swole Privilege if you forgot. Some of you didn't forget. Drop that in the comments down below. Remember, treat fat people like people and do the crippling hand sign. Take my strong hand. Take my strong hand. Oh, we got a fucking Swole Privilege. Fittingly, Sammy, congratulations. Hashtag Swole Privilege. That's a win. I'll take it. Well done, Falcons. Sammy, send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2014 and your mailing address in the body of the email. And of course, make sure you grip your pen or make sure you treat fat people. Make sure you treat fat people like people. You better treat fat people like people. How fucking dare you? Make sure you treat fat people like people. Always. You know why? Because fat people are people. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk that fat people? Who would have thought? It's amazing. Fat people are people. My God. And big dogs are dogs. And small dogs are dogs. My God. And fucking idiots are fucking idiots. There's nothing else to say.
Boom shakalaka!
All right, let's nut this beach. Make sure you leave a review if you haven't yet. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and of course, come right back here for tomorrow's show. It's going to be fucking awesome as always. Congratulations, Sammy, and everyone else. SwoleNormousX.com for all the deets on joining the greatest fam in the realm. Fuck your resolution specials are there right now. Let's get some cock piano going. My goodness. Let me use my strong hand. I need that as a soundboard. That's a new soundboard coming. Let me use my strong hand. Unless you have your ring finger and your pinky double jointed. Just look at that picture again. It's curled in. You have to look at how it's like halfway across. You're all not looking at the picture properly. You're really not looking at the picture properly, I'm telling you. Look at that fucking pinky. What the fuck is going on there? A hand doesn't bend like that. Oh, I gotta play the piano, hold on. It doesn't bend like that.
You lose. The more you hate me, the more you will learn. A jelly donut?
Ever served in a forward area?
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
Shampoo my crotch.
I like to caress rusty stones.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. So it was straight and then watch the hair come back up again.
Chicks will dig you, or dudes, or whatever gender thing you're into.
Oh, came in at the close. You thought I forgot about the fucking cock piano. Hitting it with that biggest. All right. Fam-wise, we'll see you tomorrow for episode 20, Hundo and 15. It is Thursday, so go and practice that double-jointed fat people sign. Treat fat people like fat people. Remember, this is like Willy Wonka's golden ticket. If you can do that, you're like, I got a golden ticket. If you get it, you win. You get to go into the fucking factory and whatever. All right, fam, you get to meet Lindo Bacon and shit like that. So anyway, subscribe, like, everything, swolenormousx.com. Links down below. We'll be back here tomorrow. The greatest mancast in the realm. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now the king left and they so mad, it's like...
Yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's the bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in